Okay. Check your key. Anyone seen Kakizani since last night? Anyone? Hey, hey, what are you doing with that? What are you doing with that timetable? I've been looking all over it. Got it from Kakizani, you say? Why, that useless drunk. I'll wager he was out all night again, chasing after skirts. That's it. The next time he misses his shift, I'm tying him to the tracks. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. And I believe the world is burning to the ground. A cena que eu reparo é que na atualização de PlayStation 5 eles deram um toque nos gráficos, olha aí. Tipo, os modelos estão mais detalhados. E as sombras estão mais bem colocadas. E também, pronto, tens a cena do comando de sente, olha aí. É, segura. Eu sento, sei lá, andar. Yeah, interessante. Cause I believe the world is burning to the ground. And according to Mamodi, a Lalafell named Papa Shan may have some work for the burgeoning adventurer. Exit the city through the gate of Nald and travel east. Find this Papa Shan at the Hulda dispatch yard and speak with him. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Mamodi advised me to expect? I am Papa Shan's station master of the humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell, passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12 know there have been plenty of both these last 5 years as the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Huldans work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Hulda to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this patch yard too were born of the noble efforts of the great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas are beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Hulda needs the aid of you and your friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I have some works suited to one of your ability. Let's see how far we've come here. I'm waking up in the star of the world. I just couldn't stop my soul. Falling a good time. Out the side of my dream as I look at myself. I believe the world is burning to the ground. We'll have to find out. Just let's see how far we've come. 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 Kicking the Hornet's Nest. First, Miller wishes to teach you the fundamentals of the gladiatorial arts. Ah, Joseph, I take it you and your sword have become better acquainted. Then I will now instruct you on another fundamental aspect of what it means to be a gladiator, commanding an opponent's attention. As gladiators, we are trained to engage enemies at close range, weathering their attacks as we deliver our own. However, there are times when we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as our own. In such a situation, your role is not to slay the enemy in front of you, but rather to defend the man beside you. We do this by electing the enmity of our opponent through attacks and techniques designed to incite their hatred. You must learn to draw the enemy's attention to yourself and to trust in your stout constitution to endure. In so doing, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. To help you better understand this, there is a task I would have you perform. It just so happens that Momodi of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of Lomisian marauders has paraded into town and begun harassing people outside our establishment. Men like these prey on the weak, but will turn tail and flee the first sight of defiance. You need not resort to violence. It will suffice it to show them that you are not afraid of them and will not tolerate their behavior. Seek out the Lomisians and make your presence known by bellowing, face me, or rather. In this way, you will protect the people of Fulda as you would your allies in battle. Waking up in star for the world. A gladiator must be capable of commanding an opponent's attention at will. To help you better understand this concept, Mila has bid you seek out Lomisian marauders harassing people outside the quicksand. Once located, tell them to face me and show them that their disputive behavior will not be tolerated. Let's see how far we've come. 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 Let's see how far. What, you blaming me because this little shite his own pants? Well, bugger me and bugger you too. I'm waking up in a star at the end of the world. I'm just gonna stop my soul. You know your friends here's the 12th damn cheat thinks he can charge us more cause we're foreigners, and he'll get his own back, mark my words. The hell's your problem? Maybe she likes her man rough. What are you supposed to be, a bloody manservant? Bye, don't matter, you're gonna spoil the mood. Oi, come now, he was disrespecting me proud Seawolf heritage. Fine, I'll leave the bastard be, but we ain't finished. The mere sight of you sends the marauders packing. Enter the quicksand and deal with any belligerents that remain. Just who the hells do you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm Fabry the Driven, and me bloody marauders been raving so long, mother scared their children if tells about us. Don't believe me words? Then I'll let me X do the talking. Ho ho, this is lively even for the quicksand. You two going to put on a show for us? What's this? Another goddamn fool? Show some respect when you talk to Perfumery the Driven, leader of the troop of bloody mummers or some such. I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Then unless you want me to spill your skull with me axe, you better. That sword, it couldn't be frenzy, but only the sword of Naalt would. Bloody hells, it's you! You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? Begging your pardon, sir. Why do they always do that? Looks like it's just you and me. Saying up to that Lomesian was quite brave of you, and quite foolish. I think I like you, Gladiator. Name's Aldis, and I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. I used to be a young gladiator like you. Back then but that hardly concerns you. These days I'm just an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of as yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my head warm right now. Gods, I've missed this city, this wonderful desert jewel and debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. Your attempt to intimidate Muri the Driven nearly ends in disaster until a man named Aldis intervenes, causing the marauder to flee in terror. Speak with Mamoli and inform her that all the Lumisians are gone. I swear if I hadn't seen Aldis with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Listen, Joseph, do me a favor and don't tell Mila about meeting Aldis, alright? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Why? Well, let's just save some folk ain't good for one another. I've already heard of your exploits at the quicksand, Joseph. You did well to send some marauders packing. I wish I could say we've heard the last of them. Unless we've received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling through Scorpion Crossing. It seems words will not suffice after all. I want you to finish what you've begun, Joseph. Head to Western Tunnelland and see that Moral, the Driven, and all those who have shared in his crimes never trouble the people of Hulda again. And about science. To further the order of knowledge of life and death, Erasmus has tasked you with gathering 5 bottles of marmot blood. Marmots are patrolling outside the gate of Sultan in Western Tanwa. Travel to Western Tunnelland and slay for the Salient Lady. Mishu informs you that the Scorpion Crossing can be found by heading west out of the Gate of the Sultanate. Travel there and deliver the package to a man named Oswald. It's gone, I just know it. Cause if it hadn't enough problems already, you took the wrong package, both of you, bloody oaf. The Horizon package, you're a 12 cent. You spared me quite a headache, friends, thank you. If only there weren't so many other misplaced shipments podging me these days. Nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night. Oswald needs your... já te mandei os vídeos. Oswald needs your help to locate the misplaced shipment. You've time to spare, don't you? Make yourself useful and help me find my missing crates. The manifest clearly states that 3 crates bound to the east, all the North Trapping Company, were included in the latest shipment from Vesper Bay, but I can't seem to find the bloody things. They have to be around here somewhere, but I can't waste any more time looking. If you find the crates, bring them to me. Ticked off. Amy of Scorpion Crossing is worried about the condition of her chocobo. You there? Yes, you. You're an adventurer, are you not? You travel about the earth slaying beasts and finding treasure, that sort of thing? I've need of help. I must travel to Horizon where my cargo awaits, but my chocobo slugger won't move an ill. I tried to have a closer look, but I saw a vile pair of antennae protruding from his feathers and lost my nerve. I love Slugger with all my heart, but bugs I cannot do. I fear he may have a parasite ladybug that's gorging itself on his blood. Check him for me, would you? And if you find a ladybug dug in there somewhere, kill the damn thing. A double do ya. The trader Contram is furiously ransacking his cargo at Scorpion Crossing, looking for all the world like a man who has misplaced something. No, 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 no. This can't be happening. There's no time to send more. And no, you there. Please, you must help me. Go kill as many cockatoos as you must to gather 4 bottles of their blood. I don't care if you have to hunt the little green bastards to extinction. Please, there's no time to explain. Just know that my very life hangs in a balance. For the love of God, hurry, man. Jesus Christ, put the quest aqui. Tell us why must we suffer? Ticked off. Amy fears that our chocobo slugger is an unwilling host of a parasite ladybug. Examine her bird and kill any parasites that you find. You have slain the parasite ladybug that was plunging slugger. The chocobo is now looking at you intentionally, as if it has something it wants to say. Yeah. Lesson 1. Blood-sucking parasite ladybug slugger has made an immediate and complete recovery. Speak with me once more. Slugger says thank you, and you my thanks as well. Was sure as up it was a parasite ladybug. Must have fledged itself on somewhere along the road, but How the bloody thing managed to stay concealed at that side is a complete mystery. In fact, I'm not even going to question it. I'd just like to move on and put this all behind me. If we don't keep our chocobos healthy, cargo won't be able to move our land. We owe these birds a great debt. I wish more folk would see that. I close my eyes. Also cannot locate three crates scheduled for transport to the East Aldernate Trading Company. Search Scorpion Crossing for the missing crates. You have found the three misplaced crates. Present them to Oswald and put his mind at ease. Did you find my crates? Great job, friend. This will make the next wagon thanks to you. The shipments never stop coming, day in and day out. Just keeping track of everything is enough to give me migraines. Business is good, true, but what use is money if you haven't the time to spend it? I haven't done a pint with friends in weeks. I believe you can fly. Oswald is holding a letter addressed to someone at the Silver Bazaar. Boxes, crates, barrels, lifting, moving, stacking. There's no end to it. I'm tired, so very tired. Say, friend, do a hard-working stranger a kindness. Would you send this letter safe to Kipo at the Silver Bazaar? I'd call on her myself, but I haven't the time, and I doubt his very legs would carry me there even if I did. I'd like to send her something nice along with it. Could I trouble you to scrunch up, say, 5 hammerbeak tail feathers? Gods know you can't find the beasts around here easy enough. Kikipu's a dear old friend. She's called the Silver Bazaar home for far too long. There's been the old rumors of the place of late. I'd just like to make sure she's well is all. Though the reasons remain unclear, Gontram claims to urgently need 4 bottles of cockatoo blood, which can be drained from the corpses of freshly slain cockatoos. I close my eyes. Return to Scorpion Crossing and deliver the cockatoo blood you have collected to Guntra. Have you brought the cockatoo blood? All 4 bottles. Show me. Phew, you saved my hide, friend. Just stopped to give my cargo a check on the way to Hulda and saw that all my bottles of Rad's at Hans skin tonic were as empty as a Garlin promise. Looks as though the yield shook off interest and that the whole load spilled right out, but I refuse to have it said that Guntram failed to make good on a delivery. Cockatoo blood is supposed to help keep the skins supple. I'll just use what you've brought to fill the empty bottles, and all those lovely hold-on ladies will be none the wiser. Oh, don't worry about getting found out. Radsat Hans Skin Tonic is still a rare find, all the more so this far south. I'd venture none in Hulda would even know it from an ampule of their own piss. Millie informs you that the Lomesian marauders have begun terrorizing merchants outside the Scorpion Crossing in Western Thanalan. Speak with any victim you can find so that you may track down Famuri's gang and bring them to justice. They tore me from my saddle and took everything I owned. Bring my goods back to me, I beg of you. The bloody marauders may be the ones behind the recent assault on a traveling merchant. Search for the merchant's goods outside Scorpion Crossing and confront the Lomesians if they are still in the area. Oswell reaches related to an old friend at the Silver Bazaar. Help him first muster up a respectable gift to accompany the letter by relieving 5 hammer picks of their lovely plumage. You recover the merchant's goods and ensure that the bloody marauders will terrorize the people of Thanalan no more. Return the stolen goods to their rightful owner. They tore me from my saddle and took everything I owed. Bring my goods back to me, I beg of you. 12 bless you, adventurer. If it weren't for good men like you, I'd never leave home. Jesus Christ, Irish. I have collected five fine hammer big tail feathers. Together with fossils, later see them delivered to Kipu at the Silver Bazaar. Well, what is it then? Come and try to scare me and these poor folk of our land again? Go on, do your worst. I'll not budge one step from this spot. Hammer, big tail feathers, and a letter. Dear gods, it's from Oswell. Have you seen him? Is he well? Dearest Kikipu, it's been too long since I wrote to you last. Have you fared? How have you fared since? As ever, I'm a slave to my trade aid, and sadly, it hasn't been fit to take me to or throughout the Silver Bazaar in some years. I've heard it told the scum of Hulda have set their sights on your Silver Bazaar. It seems beyond saying. Having, really, how long do you mean to linger in that horrid hovel? Remember, some birds just aren't meant to be caged. Spread your wings and soar once more, Kikipu. Spread my wings and soar? By the gods, this is by far the most ridiculous letter I've ever read. And hammer big tail feathers? The adult does realize he sent me the feathers of a flightless bird, doesn't he? Well, Oswald can go bugger himself. I've no intentions of stepping one elm from this hovel, much less soaring from it. It's my hovel, and I love it. Reasonable/doubt. Kikipu of the Silver Bazaar is having a hard time handling a couple of troublesome laborers. You've a warm face for an outsider, not like those other curs loitering about the bazaar. Surely you've seen the hammers to the east of here, or at the very least heard them. Well, a few of their workers have decided to drop in on us for a little rest and relaxation. But they're no workers, they're nothing but hired muscles sent to threaten the people of the bazaar and harass our shops. It's not the first time. But I dare say a formidable lad such as yourself might be able to scare them off with some strongly worded doubts. What say you? Greasing the cogs. Fafafon has a look of a Lalafell dying to be asked if he has any worth to offer. Hey there, friend. I've a sure way into some easy gill if you're interested. It won't even require you to break a sweat. Well, not much of one. All you need to do is slay enough rusty goblins to gather 4 bottles of goblin geese and then deliver them to Hure by the name of Aldelard at Hammers. Once he has the grease, he can use it to keep the hammers running. It couldn't be more simple. I'm summoned surrounded by fools here. They detest the hammers and the new way of life they symbolize. They care only for the success of the past, but it blinds them to the opportunities of the present. Change isn't coming, in friend, it's already here. I call the Silver Bazaar home for now, but I've no lingering affection for the place. I go wherever there is skill to be gotten. Getting your bearings. Daniel of the Silver Bazaar requires some very specific materials to fix his father's broken compass. Please, you must help me. It's my father. Well, he isn't dying or anything. He's a fisherman by trade, you see, but he broke his only compass. He hasn't been able to put out to sea in weeks. The compass is very special. It was crafted by the goldsmiths of Ilfheim's Leopardis. Repairing it will require many chunks of magnetit. Such stones can be found near the lighthouse, but the search is not without its dangers. The area is raffled with first sprites around the magnetism. I'm a lowly fisherman's son. I have no armor for fighting, nor the stomach 3 chunks of magnetine would serve to mend the compass. Once you find them, please take them to my father, Galfridos. Perhaps he'll be dawdling about the bazaar as always. Foreign laborers who tend the derricks are taking an elongated break in the silver bazaar and testing Kikipu's last nerve in the process. Chase them out of the bazaar by casting doubt on the validity of their actions, the purpose of their presence, or the very nature of their existence. You silver bazaar folk are annoying as all hells, I'll give you that. Bugger this job, I'm off to find some peace and quiet. Because I ran. Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Fine, I'm on my way, but tell that Kikipu this ain't over. I was just about to leave anyway, so don't go thinking you had any part in it. Porque eu gravei isso a pensar que ia começar. Yeah, here's working. I said piss off. Enough already, I'm leaving, but tell that bloody Kikipu this is the end of nothing, you hear? Nothing. You have rid the silver bazaar of the Sturley Derrick workers. Run and tell Kikipu of your feet. Are they gone then? All of them. Well, that's a relief. Serves them right for trying to scare honest folk from their homes so their own masters can buy them. The hammers were built to pound the ground here into solid foundation. The plan is to turn these tracts into manors and messes for Tanaland's wealth. The same fate awaits the Silver Bazaar. Since the value of the land is set to rise, small wonder some opportunist is trying to drive us all off so he can have it all to himself. The Silver Bazaar may not be what she used to. Aye, more people leave now and come, and aye, more shops close than open. But it's my home, and I don't mean to be chased off by some bloody gillionaire air craven who sends common thugs to do his dirty work. Going up by me. Daniel believes that his fisherman father has been stuck on land of late because his compass is broken. Venture outside the Silver Bazaar and see if you can find 3 chunks of magnetite to fix the broken instrument. já tinha começado. You have collected 3 chunks of magnetite. Deliver them to us at the Silver Bazaar. Don't waste your time, mate. Mate, bloody compass done broke on me. I'll not be fishing this day nor the next, more than like. Magnetine, Daniel left that of ya, did he? So that's to fix up the whole compass and put back out to sea, is he? Catch a nice haul of fat fish. I've a vessel what's barely seaworthy and scars big enough for me alone. I've no crew, no hands to help with that at all bloody that I at sea busting me arse get me a few gil at best. Gods, these ain't what they were. Times was ya could arse count the ship what used to make berth here. They weren't so empty composure or stomach in all the bazaar. Small ships ain't got no place at sea no more. Everywhere I go, I'm in the shadow of a wake of some monstrous traveler or sailor. The old way's done. Well, fisherman's done lost our way. Ain't no fisherman no more, nor much of a father, I suppose. Just a broken man with a broken compass and broken dreams. Tackle the problem. Girl Fidus of the Silver Bazaar wishes to reclaim his fishing lures from the goblin muggers who took them. I appreciate what you did, friend, bringing me magnetite. Give it some more thought I did, putting back out to sea and all. But even with me compass fixed, still ain't got me lucky copper lures. Was waylaid by some goblin muggers few weeks back, just north and east of here. Thieving bastards made off with all me lures, dozens all told. Must be he have felt some Murph sprites to get after them magnetine chunks, am I right? If so, I reckon you could put down a few goblins and bring me back me lures. Suppose I could take 2 with just 2 of them. Couple of copper ones should serve for now. Yeah, for helping put a broken life back together. The fun was just to slay rusty goblins and gather 4 bottles of Coventry. Está gravada. Porque a partir dessa altura comecei a gravar os vídeos de lado. You have collected the goblin priest for fun or request delivered to Valdoran at the Hammers. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy cleaning the sand clogs from these hammers? Gods, I'd kill for a few bottles of goblin is right now. Goblin Grease, Fafano must have sent you. Thanks the gods for both of you. Before long, these tracts will be covered with the estates of Huld and Elite, but the ground is still too loose to build upon. The hammers are pounding to make a solid foundation. Once that's done, then you'll see the structures start to rise. The building was planned to stretch even farther, to the heart of the Silver Bazaar even, but it seems the powers that are being met with some local resistance. I hear some last name Kikipu holds the rights to the bulk of the land there. Stubborn to a fault, that one, a bloody thorn in the side. Tackle the problem. To refuel his claims, some of his tackle was stolen by goblin muggers. Find the culprits to the northeast of the Silver Bazaar, slay them for their unforgivable crime, and return two of his copper runs. Yeah. You have priced two copper lords from Goblin Mugger Cups. Return them to your fathers at the Silver Bazaar. It ain't easy to ask, but I'm asking all the same, friend. Two copper lords to get me back out to sea. Put me Daniel's heart at ease. I'll be damned, me old copper lords. Never thought I'd see disputes again. Bloody hells, them goblins sure started banging them up. Bah, ain't gonna be catching no fish with these. Well, that's that. Must be Nalt himself telling me to give up me sea legs. Might be as there's a new life waiting out there somewheres. Huh. Maybe me compass will lead me to it. Born and bred here I was. Ain't never called no place else home. Times are changing though. Suppose I could sell off me lands to them bloody buzzard prospectors and see what else is out there for me. So close yet so far. Something as Fafafono on a silver bazaar in a very agitated state. Those goddamn haulers. Who do they think they are? I paid good coin to... Ah, you there. Huh? You there. You're one of those desk-seeking adventurer types, are you not? Somewheres I ordered from the Huldan merchant arrived, but those bloody worthless haulers just dropped them outside the gate and left. Ain't obliged to bring 'em no further, the lazy bastards said. Bait to the bazaar, still the bazaar, or they ain't said nothing about the home delivery. The gal. There are 3 pieces in all. Would you be so good as to bring them to me? Search and seizure. Ipu is searching for someone to help her with the land prospectors who have their sights set on the Silver Bazaar. It's, it's terrible, Joseph. Simply terrible. Please, you must help us. You've already done so much for us, I know, but we're in a grave danger. Those fiends have drawn up a fake contract of scale and are trying to use it to drive us from the bazaar. Do you smell? Do you smell that, Kikipu? That is the smell of inevitability. You knew this day would come. You simply chose to fill the interim with resistance rather than accept this. Brave but foolish. Back for Mark Henrik? How many times must I say it before it steeps into that thick skull of yours? I'll die before I see one limb of this line fall into your hands. Easily arranged, I assure you. Come, Kikipo, listen to reason. You know who we are, you know our deeds, you've no hope in this. Look at this miserable place, a stain on a map. You resist now, but I swear I will lay waste to these shabby tents and broken buildings, and when I'm finished, I guarantee you will thank me for it. You stupid, foolish man, you couldn't be more wrong. We may no longer boast the visitors or the kill of days past, but this is home to me and many more. Our memories are here, years worth of them, decades. We sweated together when we dug this well. We laughed and drank together in every festival, and we mourned together with each life the desert took from us. That is the Silver Bazaar. That is home. Those memories are what makes this place, and I swear to the 12 above I'll feed you and whatever masters you serve your own manhood before I let you destroy it. Stubborn girl. No matter, the sale is all but concluded. Look about you. Wares of Caesar have already been posted, and I'd not think of taking them down if I were you. In this futile fight, Kikipo, there are far are more of us, and if you are truly willing to die for this place, we're more than willing to oblige you. Joseph, please, the writs of seizure. You must tear them down and chase Kenrick from here once and for all. We witness a confrontation between Kikipo and Kenrick in which the future